Hi everyone, I'm Adrienne Everheart, and in this video, I'm going to teach you some tools that will get a man thinking about you non-stop. I have some real tools you can use today, starting right now, that will help you have this man thinking about you non-stop. But first I want to ask, why do you want this man thinking about you non-stop? Now, as always, if you find my videos helpful, please give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. That way you'll get my videos delivered to you in your inbox. And when I do free live events, you'll be the first person to know. So how do you make a man feel so good about you and feel so wonderful and energized when he's in your presence that he just never wants to leave your side? And when he does leave your side, he can't stop thinking about you. How do you make this happen? Well, it's this easy. He feels amazing when he's with you. When he's with you, he feels good about himself. He feels like a man, and you allow him to feel like a man. Instead of doing everything, making everything happen, you lean back and you let him lead. And when he does lead, you let him know, oh, this feels so good. Feels so good to have my door open. It feels so good to enjoy a wonderful meal with such a great guy. You let him know how things feel. Now, some other things you can do during the date, or even if you're married and in a committed relationship, one of the biggest things I teach is just say less. Say less. Men can only absorb so much information at one time. Their brains are really not wired like our brains. We can talk to our girlfriends and all be chattering at one time and know what everybody's saying and keep up with it all. I mean, we're amazing like that. Men, they just don't work that way. So take from that and just use what works. Men want to know what you're feeling in your body. When you share with a man what's going on in your body, he listens. Here's the thing. We want to talk for a long time, right? So you want to take what you want to say to him in your mind, and then you want to shorten it and cut it in half again, make it even shorter to just like one sentence about how you're feeling. One of my favorite things to do is when my husband comes home, he goes, hey baby, how was your day today? I first want to tell him everything that went wrong and how exhausted and how tired I am. But instead, I focus on what went right. How often do you focus on what is going right in your day? I might, for example, say to him, I felt so happy at lunch. I got to spend time on the front porch with the dogs, and the neighbor's cat came to visit us and sat on my lap for a little while. It felt so good to cuddle up with all the pets. These sort of statements, they might sound like you're a 5-year-old saying them, but so often our inner girl is stunted and stuck at a really young age. But I really encourage you, don't judge yourself on these things. Find what you're feeling in your body and express it to the man. These are the things you want to share with a man. His ears will go up. Ladies, try this one right now today. Speak from your body. Say less to the man. My second tip is that I want you to ask questions. So often we just speak in statements. We have conversations with everyone in statements and declarations, and we're not really asking questions anymore. So ask your man questions. What do you think of the weather today? What did you think of the news this morning? What did you think of that dinner we cooked last night? Ask questions, and you will get much better at this because you know your man. Yes, I'm asking you to tap in to him and ask him questions. There's a good chance he might just go fine and just answer in a really generic guy way. That's okay. After he says fine, you know what I want you to do? Zip it. Don't keep talking and filling him up with more questions. Let that one marinate for a while. Let it sit for about 3 minutes and see if he doesn't start speaking more. Ladies, do this one tonight. Try it. My last tool I'm going to leave you with is my really get him tool. I love this tool because it makes a person feel like they are the only person in the world with you, and that you get him like no other woman in his life, and he will feel so good when he's around you that he just will not be able to quit thinking about you. He'll want more of you because you're making him feel so good. He's feeling understood. You ask him really great questions. You want to know about him. When you're around him, you don't flood him with communication and he feel like he can't get a word in edgewise. So really get him works like this. Let's say your guy comes home from work, or he calls you or messages you and he says, oh man, I had a terrible day today. I had flat tire on the way home from work. I want you to imagine in your mind's eye what his face must look like saying that. Okay, just get a mental image of your guy right now saying, oh, miserable day, flat tire on the way home, and see his face. And you can even pretend it's like a smartphone and you zoom, you pinch and zoom in on his face and really see what that emotion is. Find one word, just one. My guy looks angry. All right, angry. Guys get angry when cars don't work perfectly, if you haven't noticed that. Most guys do. So I would say, wow, you must have felt really angry. You would say something like that. That's all you say. Or if the guy says, wow, I had a great day. I went for a 40-mile bike ride and it was awesome. I look at his face. I see his face. I zoom in. Wow, you must feel so satisfied. That's all you say. And they'll go, I do feel satisfied. They'll have this moment where you two connect. Or if he is angry, he might say, no, I didn't feel angry. I just took care of it. Oh, really? Oh, that must have felt really satisfying to do. It did. You see, now you're connecting with your guy. I know I really make my guys so typical, but I don't know any other way to do it. This is all I've known my whole life. So this is how men act. I hope you get a good laugh out of it. All right, ladies. So these 3 tips are going to help him really miss you and think about you all the time. You want to say less, ask questions, and really, really get them. Try them tonight. Use the comment section below. Write to me what happened and how you responded, how you used one of these tools, and I'll be sure to write you back too. Now, if you love my stuff, you like what I'm bringing you, be sure to check out my ebook, 500 Ways to Talk to a Man. Get the one that comes with the video class. I teach you way more tips like this. And also I have programs FEM if you're married and in a relationship, or FEM if you're single and dating. I also have other programs like New Man Manifesto, or if you have a man you're trying to get back into your life, even if he's just showing distance, you haven't even broken up, I have the ABCs to get him. So check them out. They're all at my website. Find a couple that really feel good to you and learn lots of new stuff. All right, everybody, please give my video a thumbs up if you'd enjoyed it, and I hope to hear from you soon. Mwah. Bye.